So on the last few videos and over the years as I've been modding the Arkham games, I've received a question about the cape meshing and how am I able to cape mesh and all this other meshing for the Arkham games. For this example, we'll be using Arkham City. And for the mod, we'll be using a mod that I released in the past, and that would be the Bibleman mod. To get started, you'll need to locate your Steam folder. Then you're going to go to your Steam apps, then Common, and locate your Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. Once you're in the folder, you're going to find your binaries. Go ahead and open that up. And this is where you're going to put your console.txt file that will help assisting in meshing. So you need to open Notepad, or if you have Notepad Plus, you can use either one. And you're going to open a brand new Notepad. And you see here, I've got several codes in for the mod that are required for meshing. You're going to find these codes in the Unity extractor or the Unity Explorer. For the particular ones, you'll have to get the UPK for the core existing mod you want to use. For the existing suit that you want to use, you'll have to put that in there. Or you can use the UPK-E Explorer, which was developed by several modders of the Arkham modding facility in Wastelander. You can use the UPK-E Explorer to find the particular mesh codes you need for that. And once you put those in, you're going to save it as console.txt. You're going to save it. It'll ask you if you want to, I've already got it in there, but at this point, you're going to save it as console.txt. Okay, so that's done. Now that that part is done, that's just the first step. Now you're going to move back to your main folder, and you're going to go to BM, config, and go down to your DefaultInput.Ini. Now, it will open up either in Notepad.txt or Notepad Plus. We're going to jump over that. And it's very important what we're looking for, so I'm going to open this up a little bit. We're looking for a specific thing here. You're looking for Engine.PlayerInput in your DefaultInput.Ini. You're going to place this command in there for your meshing. You're going to put period bindings equals parentheses name equals hyphens the button that you want to use. I use F9, close the hyphens and put a comma, space. Command equals space hyphen exec space console.txt, close the hyphens and close the parentheses. This is the command that will help with the meshing. That is the command you need to use. And after you put that in there, you're going to File, you're going to Save As, you're going to go ahead and save it as DefaultInput.Ini, and it'll ask if you want to override it, and you'll say yes. Okay, so you've gotten that put into your default.ini, and you've also placed your console.txt underneath the binaries folder in your Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. Now it's time for the mod itself. Now we're using the Bibleman mod. With the new TFC installer as part of the UPK-E developed by Wastelander, it is a lot easier for modders to do files. Instead of using Texmod, they'll use the TFC installer for these mods as a new, fast, and updated system. Now the mod has been compiled already, and that is in the My Mod folder, whereas those links for the downloads you'll find those particular files. My mod will be where your mod is located for the TFC installer. You're going to extract the particular zip. Like for this one, for Bioman, I've already extracted it, and it's right there and it's ready to go. You can find TFC installer as at the links listed below. Okay, and now we're going to switch over to TFC installer. You're going to choose your game folder, which has already been chosen for me. You're going to use the texture pack or the game patch, which is the mod. And it'll ask you to select the folder for the mod, which has already been selected, is the My Mod folder. You're going to go ahead and say select folder. And then you're going to hit update Arkham City. Now this will overwrite the files, the texture files that are used in the mod. And that will update the packages so that the mod will work. And it will say updating 107 packages for this particular mod. Now is where things get fun. Now you're going to want to find Batman Arkham City in your Steam library. You're going to hit play. Once you get in game, go ahead and press start. And you're going to choose a save file you need. I'm choosing the middle one. Now, in each mod video that I provided instructions for how to do the cape meshing, and it has been majorly confusing for a lot of people. So when I say the Riddler's Revenge, it's going to be this question mark here. That's to the left of continue story or start new story. And you're going to come in here and choose which particular pieces you need. Now, for most of the cape meshes, all you need is to be on the main Arkham City Batman and press the corresponding button that you chose for the execute console.txt for those mesh files to be implemented. Mine is F9. So I'm going to hit F9. There's actually two pieces here, but since that's already been covered by that one F9, I'm going to go back to your save file selection and choose a particular save file you want to use. Go to continue story and choose the suit you're using to mesh over for the cape mod. I'm using Year 1 Batman for this particular mod. Go ahead and select the particular skin and spam the button that you use for console.txt through the loading screen. And do not let up until you get to this part. And voila, you have done a mesh. And this particular one, it will work. Alright guys, this is the end of the tutorial. If you liked what you saw, then go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and leave comments if you want to. And there will be future tutorials and more mods coming out soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day.